Hey y'all. Okay. I just couldn't even take it no more. I had to come and do this video talking about Jelani Day, the ISU student that was missing from Illinois State University. It kind of really hit home for me because there's so many people that you hear about that goes missing that's African American and minorities, and nobody, you know, I mean, you hear about it and then it's just, it goes away. I mean, nobody's talking about it, nobody's putting it in the media, anytime they want to put African American people in the spotlight is when they're killing each other, when they're slaying people on the news, then when their ratings could be high, then that's when they feel like they can put African American people on the media outlet or whatever. It really hit home for me. My niece, she go to that school. She go to ISU, and it's a good school and everything. But I'm just sick and tired of these people not giving this lady answers about her son. It's so many people, that they paint this narrative of him putting himself, at this river and parking his car in this wooded area and everything like that. But why would you, if you're gonna commit suicide, why would you take your license plates off your car? Why would you take your clothes off, half of your clothes off in the car, and then half of the clothes off at the riverbank, miles away from your car? Why would the ID be found blocks away from the car, the lanyard here, the ID there? To me, I mean, it's like out of a movie, out of Hollywood. I mean, we have seen so many movies where people just spread things around and this and that, and they try to lead you in one direction that is really not. I mean, we found, I mean, he was found in Illinois River and everything, because of his mother calling the rescue team, and not because Bloomingdale police or Peru police or LaSalle County, they get in the water and they found him in an instant. He was found right away. Um, she said they had called her at 4:30 on that day after the whole thing, he's missing, after being in Hello and Beyond dispensary, which is all suspect to me because I never seen a video of him walking out of the place. Maybe the mom did, so I don't want to speculate or anything. Or I'm like, where's the footage of him coming out of the place? Is this the correct footage? Is this footage from another day or this and that? It's kind of, because they giving her, like, basically sending her on this wild goose chase. That's what's pissing me off, because like she said, if it was a Caucasian person, if it was a white person, then it would be all over the outlets, and we seen for ourselves, because I even posted it with Gabby Petito, how they was, I mean, they was in the water, they was in the plains, they was on ground, they was searching every which way they could search. They used every resource, every outlet they could use. But with Jelani being missing, nobody cared. I think they dropped the ball on this. It makes it seem like some type of law enforcement had something to do with it because of all the scattering out. Me personally, I think the crime scene is in Bloomingdale. In Bloomington, Illinois, where ISU is, right, around the area, well, Hello and Beyond. I think something took place there. Why would his phone stop pinging at 9:20 a.m. at Hello and Beyond, So unless his mom probably seen footage of him coming out of the place or whatever, I won't speculate, but that's all weird to me. The mom even said over and over how she watched footage from the Dollar Tree, in that area, and she seen her son's car, and she asked them, is it possible my son went down this road, because that's my son's car? Or she was kind of sure, almost 100% sure that was her son's car. And the police just, they just didn't show no type of drive, no type of force on, finding her son. It was just like they didn't give a damn, you know. It's like she did all this work by herself, and it's almost like when you're using a typewriter instead of a computer. Everything is manually done, so they're doing all this hard groundwork, footwork on their own, with everybody that's volunteering, that's showing up, which is family and friends and strangers or whatever. But my thing is, why the police don't search this stuff? Why the police ain't so why they not showing no type of urgency of getting all this footage from Hello and Beyond, from Dollar Trees, from every surrounding area? And it seems so strange to me. Every time the lady called them about one thing, they tell her one thing, then they, she like, everybody wants to know where's the phone. Then you pop up like, oh, we got the phone. Like, it's starting to make me think y'all making up these damn witnesses and stuff like that. Unless people can meet with this lady, like, why would the two girls that found the clothes get lawyered up? Like, if anything, I'm gonna be like, how you doing, Miss Day? I want to help you, so yes, I found these clothes there. You sure the cops didn't go in the apartment and get those clothes and put them there? Like, it's so weird to me. I don't know if the cops was involved. I don't know if people in Hello and Beyond was involved. But early in the morning, this boy was real nice and comfortable. He knew he had to be back at his program, at his school, see meet his professor and his student, and his client at 1 p.m. This boy was a happy person. Like, he wasn't the type of boy, young man that's gonna, oh, I'm so stressed out, I'm going to kill myself. No. All his teachers and the professors, everybody talked about his drive and his motivation and determination to do what he set out to do. So nobody forced him to do these things. He applied himself. So no, he wasn't stressed out. And you're not going to feed us that narrative that he went and put himself in the river, because that ain't what African American people do. Like, that's going through too much work. He could have easily did something to himself a whole nother way if that was the case, which we know that's not the case. We know somebody did something to him. That's how his car ended up in this wooded area. There's nowhere in hell he would be able to find this wooded area without knowing, someone leading him there or whatever. So this is bullshit to me. I feel like someone's playing with Miss Day mind and trying to tell her, oh, everything happened in Peru because Bloomington, Illinois didn't want to deal with it. I feel like they didn't want to deal with it. I feel like they know more than they leading on. But I'm like, why are you being so secretive with giving her information? You call her one day at 4:30 p.m. and ask her, is Jelani this and that? Is his car this and that? When you knew all along you had his car. You call her 8:30 at night and say, oh, we found the car here in the wooded area. Why did it take you 4 hours to let her know that you found the car when you just asked her about the car at 4 p.m.? You could have simply told her, we found the car in this location. You didn't want her to come down there. How we know a search was done? How we know everything you're telling us is true? So this is the reason that people don't have a lot of faith in the police, because a lack of transparency. You're not being transparent. I mean, I remember in Gabby Petito case, they let her mama come down to the field and identify her. How we know this Jelani that you have? Like, you said this buddy was beyond recognition and this and that, and now you're popping up with all these weird answers. Everything she, so she dig and dig and dig, then you come up with more and more answers and different clues and this and that, but it seems like nobody's investigating. And what do y'all think about Bloomington Police Station having the coroner's office in the police station? It says coroner office. Coroner, why would a coroner be inside of a police station? See, that's like, if the police did do something, it'd be easy for them to tamper with things because they work so closely with the medical examiners and the coroners and things like that. I feel like these people know more. I feel like something happened in Bloomington, Illinois. I'm not sure, because I feel like, why would he even be in Peru? And I feel like that YMCA is suspect to me. When the people parked Jelani car, there had to be another car waiting to get those people, or they had to just walk up that hill and go up to the Y. What did y'all do? Like, did the YMCA, let Miss Day see the cameras? I mean, everybody should just be forthcoming, like, and be helpful if they have nothing to hide. I feel like the YMCA should be trying to roll back their footage to see if they seen anything suspect. Anybody come out the woods after parking their car down there, because you can clearly see that YMCA. And the only way somebody put their car back there if they knew it. When Miss Day reported her son missing, her son was found 1 day later. When her son was found, then his car was found by LaSalle County Police. Why would LaSalle County Police go back there and search? What would lead you to go search there? Like, that's kind of odd to me. And then they come up with the story that 2 ICU students, they were just bored. They want to see if they can help find Jelani or whatever. And they went to the river. They seen those clothes and they didn't think nothing of it. They left, went home. But then they went back the next day or another time and they picked the clothes up and gave them to the police. And the police basically identified those clothes as Jelani Day's. So at this time, you probably have access to his house and everything. Like, I just can't believe, like, I can't trust nothing they telling us. At first, the mom said those wasn't his clothes, but then she looked again and she was like, yeah, those his clothes. They say the girls who picked up the clothes, they recognized the clothes because they was looking through photos of his or whatever. All that's suspect to me, and then you get lawyered up. Why would you get lawyered up? And then how did you know to come to this area? That's all odd to me, you know. It's a lot of strange moving parts in this case. And all I want is this lady to get justice for her son. This man was an inspiring doctor. This boy was doing all great things. And to see a young African-American man that was working so hard be taken this way, it's horrible. I believe they have more evidence that they saying. I believe they know more. I believe I mean, let us know that you searched all the cameras and the footage. In every single place you can search it, by the expressways, by Hello and Beyond, by everything, by his home address. Let us know that you searched everything. Did you do DNA on them clothes? Did you do? Was it any blood on those clothes? Are you telling them, like, be transparent? Are you getting? You did one press conference, but that's it. I haven't seen you guys trying to, let the public know. Did you see any blood on the clothes or anything? No, you didn't see that on the body because the body was in the river 11 days. But what about those clothes you found? Was it any blood on those clothes? Why would he walk through a neighborhood in Peru in a wooded area with no clothes on? 10,000 white people, 0.4 African-American people live there. Why would he do that? Jelani did not put himself there. He did not take himself and bag himself into this wooded area, park his car, tuck it away as if someone was hiding the car, take the license plates off the car, leave clothes in the car that he had on camera, and then half of the shorts and shoes at the river. That sound real odd. Body found 2 miles away from that. Everything found in different locations. The body, the car, the phone, the lanyard, the ID, the wallet. Like, this is too much for me. As soon as the lady started talking about her son's phone, we found it on the expressway. It was someone who was driving with a mattress and they got out. His phone looked broken. They took it to Walmart kiosk, got $80 for the phone, and the police have it. They've had the phone 2 days, but then, I think she said 4 days or something. They already had the phone, put it like that. Some weeks, I think a week before they even let her know that they had. What is the secret to that? That's how I know. You look at the man. Look at the man, what's his last name? Furno? Look at him, the one did the press conference. He said, we have people in the police station with the technology to go through the phone and we can retrieve data and this and that. So they already went through that phone. She asked them not to. She asked for the FBI, but I'm sure the police do what the hell they want to. And if you look up any history in Bloomington, with Bloomington police and African-American people, is real prejudice. And Peru is called a sundown town, so once the sun go down, if you're African-American, you shouldn't even be there because they might kill you. It's similar to the Klansmen and, the rude boys and all these, people that, like, skinheads probably, rednecks that, really don't like black people or whatever. It's time for us as African American people to stick together, because I see what's happening. I mean, I see what's happening. Like, nobody care when an African American person goes missing. There's hundreds of people missing. Even with the river that he was found in, they say plenty of bodies have been found in that river. Like, is this just a dumping ground for after you do something bad to someone? This a dumping ground for dead bodies? Like, this is crazy to me. Justice for Jelani Day. Like, we need to all come together to do whatever we can. Share this video. Everybody get on Rainbow Push Coalition website on their YouTube and kind of follow this story. Let's make some noise about it, because ain't no way in hell this boy just walked out. He was dressed up, went to school early in the morning, 6-something, log out 7-something out of the school, suit and tie. I mean, not suit and button down, looking nice, you know. And then later on, he's relaxed. He's in shorts and t-shirt, and he's at Hello and Beyond at the weed dispensary. You know, let us know that all these videos that you're showing us is facts. We want to see the times. We want to see the time stamps and everything, because, you know, they known for tampering with things. Everybody known for police is known for tampering with things. So if anything happened to him, don't try to cover it up because you don't want to deal with something like this in your town, because something bad just happened in your town, you know. So I mean, just look it up. Look up, you know, actually they have a website, Bloomington Police Department. Just look it up. They pull over black people for no reason. They just harass you and railroad you. You sure y'all didn't pull him over after he came out the dispensary and y'all was a bit prejudiced and y'all did something to him? You sure somebody in the dispensary didn't do something to him? We need answers. We need answers for this 25-year-old man, Jelani Day, that was full of life. His mom, my heart go out to her. I watch her every single post, every single video. I have watched it. I have cried with this lady. I don't know this lady, but it's devastating. It's real devastating. This boy was inspired to be a doctor. This boy didn't want to take his life. And so for them to try to feed us a narrative, oh, this is what he did, he put himself in there, I don't believe it. They said it was drowning because he was found in the water. So was he in the water and he inhaled water, or was he in the water after he was dead? You know, like, where's the coroner at telling us things like that? You know, because if you're still breathing, then water will be in your lungs. And if you could test all these other things that you're telling her that you're testing, you could test for all that, you know. So I just feel like it's a big cover-up going on. Something happened to Jelani, and we need answers. We need video footage of everything. Video footage of everything. Like, and I know this lady have done so much on her own. It's hard to think of everything. So if we can all my subscribers, everybody, I mean, invite other people to come to my YouTube channel. I mean, if we could just follow this lady and support this lady, if everybody can just donate $3 to her GoFundMe page, so she can keep on building resources, and so she can get people involved that she need to help her get justice for her son. Please go to the website and sign the petition, Jelani Day, Justice for Jelani Day, on the Rainbow Push Jesse Jackson Coalition. I think it's on his website. I'm not sure because I follow it so much. This is so aggravating to me. I feel like we all need to just go march in front of Hello Beyond and just stop all the funding, stop all the money that's being made in Bloomington until they give us answers. Because it seemed like the more Miss Day dig, that's when they start throwing out little clues, throwing out little answers. Oh, we need her to go back. You know, we don't need all this here. You know, they see the march that happened and everything. Everybody was on their toes like, oh my God. Like, don't nobody want that type of publicity in their community, you know, not LaSalle County, not Peru, Illinois, not Normal, Illinois, not Bloomington, Illinois. And I feel like all these people owe this lady answers, and I feel like they have the answers and they're not giving it. I mean, was these people questioned at Hello and Beyond? I mean, because we hearing all type of stories. I don't want to speculate to anything. Only thing I'm going to deliver is what Miss Day have delivered from her own mouth. Nothing else. No hearsay, because it's too many people that gets on here and they just want to get camera ties and get views and stuff, and they don't care what they're saying about these different cases and things like that. And I have mad respect for people who lose their loved ones, so I kind of tread lightly. I kind of watch what I say when it comes to people loved one, and me making a video to help get justice. I watch exactly what I say, because it would be disrespectful to the mother for me to say anything out of line. So I'm not gonna get on here and speculate. I'm only listening to what Carmen Bolden is saying and her kids, and that's it. This lady deserves answers. I mean, everything that happened as far as finding her son, she made it happen. It's like the Bloomington police, everybody. When you get off this channel, just go to YouTube and type in BPD Police, Bloomington, Illinois Police Department. They did a video inside the police, right outside the police department. There's a corner office underneath it. It's like 5, 6 cops up in there. Lazy as hell. The rest of them probably on the streets, harassing black people and minority, like anybody that come through, passing through to go wherever they're going. I did this video because I feel so bad for Miss Bolden Day. I seen her video on Dr. Oz. I just want to know, like, matter of fact, his phone stopped pinging at 9:20 in the morning. Did he even get a chance to smoke his weed? He got weed out of the dispensary, right? Did he even get a chance to purchase it? How did we know it was ever put in his hand? How do we know it, where was it? Where it was when they found all his items? Was it weed in the car? Was it, they talking about one little small rolled up piece of weed? Whatever. It's like you can't trust him. The man found the phone. He took it to Walmart, got $80. They gave him $80. The police questioned him 2 days later about the phone. He didn't know it was Jelani Bolden. He didn't know it was Jelani Day's phone. Police questioned him. How did the Walmart kiosk people open up the phone and find this out? You sure the police ain't making some of this stuff up? It should be a person on camera at the Walmart kiosk putting Jelani's phone in there on that day. Can we roll? But this is Walmart we talking about. We can roll them damn cameras back, and we can look and see if it's someone placing a phone in there on this day at this time. They starting to make me think they making up these damn witnesses, and it's just so scary. It's scary. You cannot trust the police. If they was more transparent and giving it, they telling her, oh, we're going home for the week. This not down south. I know the town not that big, but that's being freaking lazy. And the only reason they was being lazy and treating her this way is because she's black. She didn't get on the TVs and on the social media and act like an angry black woman, because she's not one. But maybe if she would have started beating her chest and stomping and screaming and going off, that's how you used, then they want to video you. Then they want to put you on the media, because they always want to portray you to be this bad, angry black person anyway. Like I said, the only time they video black people is when they're killing each other. And this is sad. And maybe black people need to think about this. We need to band together, and we need to get our own fucking media. I'm sorry for my language. Excuse my language. We need to band together and, because this is 2021. Ain't no way you're going to tell me no other cameras caught Jelani in that big, pretty white car. No other people seen that car passing through for 1 hour and 5 minutes or 2 minutes. No, you can't tell me that. You can't tell me that. And as soon as it went in through Peru neighborhood, somebody seen somebody driving that car. And there had to be another car waiting for the person to get out of the car and leave it there. And then the license plate's never found. What the hell, July? Oh, I'm going to kill myself, but then I'm going to take the license plates and put them in the river with me. I'm going to just die with my license plates in my hand. That sounds stupid to me. They took the license plates off that car because why do thieves take license plates off cars when they steal cars? They take the license plates off the car so you can't, when you find the car, you can't type in the registration right away and find out who owns the car. So for a person that's going to commit suicide, you're not taking no damn license plate off. You're not going a mile this way, a mile that way, throwing your ID and your lanyard and all them different things around. You're not. Then they see her. Then they tell her, oh, it was a man who found that was walking and dropped his wallet. He was Jelani, and he had on something red. But then they come back and say it was a man and his son walking, and they found the wallet, but they didn't say nothing about it for a couple of days. So this is all bull to me. And like the lady said, she was like, this part where this car is parked at, she asked some kids that walked through there while she was there, you know, do you come through here often? They was like, yeah, because I've been living. And she said, how do you know about this trail? Like, I've been living here all my life. So that's the only way you would know to even go through the neighborhood, up a hill, down a hill, and into a cut of woods to have this car, if you're familiar with that area. And you think about it because, you know, half of the people that work in these communities are kids to police officers. Some of these police officers grew up in Peru. Look at Joe Foreman, the man on the press conference. He was like, I went to ICU myself. That means everything is connected. And when you grow up in the small towns like these or whatever, those kids become the cops. You know, so they don't stop the brothers and sisters from doing anything bad. But soon they find out about it, they'll cover it up. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if he... It's another thing was awfully strange to me. On Dr. Oz, she said none of his friends have reached out to her. None of his local friends. Let me clear that up. She said none of them have reached out. She's like, and she still found that strange or whatever. You know, so if somebody met up with him and did something to him, then that would be effed up too. You know, but something happened to him, and she a smart lady, and I love her drive. I love her determination, her motivation. I want her to keep on fighting. Fight for your child. You know he didn't kill himself. They want us to believe it. Remind me of the Kanika Jenkins story. They want us to believe she walked in the freezer. No way. If anything, she was carried in the freezer after they did what they did to her. You know, but people can manipulate and edit these video footages to be something that it's not. You know, I could be walking down the hall with you, and they can delete me out, and it'll just be you. So it can be done. And I'm a Robert Morris College graduate, and I graduated with computer system specialist. Well, so I know this world is based off technology now. Everything that we used to do by hand, we don't anymore. We had typewriters, now we have computers. We had beepers, now we have flip phones, everything. You know, everything is advanced to a whole another level. Everything has propelled to a whole nother level in the technology world. So I know, I mean, look how they make these movies. This remind you of a movie. They done scattered the man's stuff everywhere. If he killing himself, he not doing that. He not doing that. So you can't make us believe that he took himself to that river and killed himself. Somebody did something to him. And we want justice. We want to help Miss Carmen Bolden Day get justice. Justice for Jelani Day. 25-year-old male ISU college student in a graduate program to be a doctor, a speech pathologist. Bright young man. Everybody have all big good things to say about him, all positive things. He haven't been in this town that long. So someone did something to him. And like his mother said, it was more than one. Because he not going down without a fight. You know, he going to defend himself. He know how to protect himself. You know. So this is so unfortunate. You know, she reported him missing. They found him 1 day later. I mean, they found his car 1 day later. The same day they found this car, I feel like they should have found the body then. The car was only 3 miles away from the river, away from where he was found. The clothes was found a mile away. The wallet and lanyard in a different direction, in different locations. All this don't sit well with me. All this had me thinking, like, what could have happened to Jelani Day? And you can't tell me Jelani didn't have to stop at some stores to get some roll-ups or whatever he was going to use for that weed at the dispensary. What was his next step? Nobody wanted us to know his next step, and that's why his phone stopped pinging at 9:20. Did somebody grab him up, and then toss his phone out of the window? Sound like some shit the cops will do. I don't want to blame them for nothing, though, but this some evil shit. But whatever took place, I feel like it happened in Bloomington, Illinois. And I feel like they want to throw us off and put everything down in Peru and LaSalle County, put his body in the river, put all his ID, you know, it just looked messy. It looked real messy. It looked like somebody placed this. It's almost like a staged crime scene. We're not stupid. What happened to Jelani Day? Can we get evidence if the police pulled him over that day? Can we get some kind of log to see if they pulled him over? If they was waiting outside the dispensary? Because what could have possibly happened at 9:20 in the morning? After he so-called allegedly left out of this dispensary, because we don't see no footage of him leaving out. We see a still shot of him going in, but we don't see him actually physically walking. And my mind goes to so many places because I know everybody's so corrupt. I'm like, hell, what if that was from another day? What if they got them clothes out of his house after the brother left or before the brother got there or this and that? You know, like, I'm thinking about everything. But I don't want to get real sloppy and messy with it because those are just my thoughts. Y'all tell me y'all opinions. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. If you don't, I'm going to stay posted. I'm going to keep on posting videos about Kenneka Jenkins and Jelani Day. Justice for J4K, justice for Kenneka Jenkins, and justice for Jelani Day. And I really commend both parents going through something so traumatic. It's different when your kids are sick and they pass away. It's different when you know and you're prepared for something like this, but nobody was prepared for this. And they wanted to tell her what they felt like happened or create this narrative, and then they wanted her to go sit down. But this lady refused to sit down. She continued to make noise and link up with the right individuals and the right organizations to get the word out that Jelani Day is somebody. Because, baby, nobody had to go and ask who Gabby Petito was. The world knew who Gabby Petito was. It was on every single thing you could drive past, everything. It was just in your face on everything. On every social media outlet, it was on everything. It was plastered. This little white girl. And my condolences to her family. Because I feel like only problem I have with that is everybody should be treated equal when it comes to that. If it's a missing 14-year-old, if it's a missing 16-year-old white girl, the same media attention that she get should be the same media attention that an African-American female or male get. It's been over 400 years. The unjust, the division. When will it be equality? Justice and equality. Justice for Jelani Day. Everybody tune in. Stay posted because we won't stop. Like, everybody need to make noise about it. Everybody was, oh, that river, baby, that river, he could have swim. Somebody, like, he could have saved himself. Like his mom said, he could swim. They want to tell you anything to make you believe what they're trying to tell you. Show me proof. Show me the evidence. They can't show it because this is what they have came up with. This is their narrative. But just because they have a narrative, that don't mean it's facts. And we not believing anything. So everybody tune in. Everybody go to Carmen Bolden Day page or to Rainbow Push page and sign the petition. Donate $3 like the brother said, or $5 or whatever you can. Hundreds of dollars. Donate whatever you can to help this lady get justice for this African American man that don't deserve whatever happened to him. He have had 3 autopsies, conflicting autopsies. I'm not going to get into that on this video. You could just go, listen to what the mother said about everything. I feel like they doing this lady absolutely wrong. The medical examiner, do you want to know what happened to your son or not? First you tell her you don't have the chemicals to find out this and that. Then you call her a day later saying you found this out. Which one is it? How the chemical get there that fast? I feel like they making shit up. And everybody, I believe in accountability. Everybody need to be held accountable. Bloomington police officers, LaSalle County, Peru, Illinois, everybody that's involved should come to the forefront and be willingly ready to speak to this lady. Like, why have nobody came and met with her and said, hi, my name is this and that, and I'm from LaSalle County Police Department, or I am from Peru, Illinois, I am from this, or Normal, Illinois, I'm from Bloomington. Why ain't nobody gave this lady a visit? They barely want to pick up the phone call. She called a medical examiner. They don't want to answer the call. Police officer, oh, I'm going home for the weekend. Why this lady's son was missing? It's basically like she had to get out there on her feet and find him herself. And that's what she did. Her and the rescue team. Not LaSalle County Police, not Bloomington Police, not Peru. She called the Illinois rescue team herself. They want to act like, oh, yeah, we got the rescue team involved. You seen what Foreman did that dang on press conference? And one of the media people should have said, no, Ms. Carmen Bolden Day got that search started. That lady did all the work on her own. You guys have really been no help. How do we even know that's Jelani Day? With all the things that you're telling her. There is no transparency at all. Every single night she have to go to bed with no answers. And you have the answers. You're holding back information. So it all seems suspect to us. We already know it's been a problem with blacks and whites for hundreds of years. So that's what makes it so hard for us to trust you and trust the police department, period. Look at this shit. Everybody, all my 600 subscribers, I want you to go to Carmen Bolden Day's page. I want you to like, share, and subscribe. I want you to do everything you can. Petition. I want you to donate if you can, whatever you can, to help this lady get justice. This wasn't that type of kid. He wasn't depressed. He was a happy kid. He talked to his professors and them all day on text and everything. So what happened to Jelani Day? And that's what I'm on here for, and that's what we want to get answers for. I always try to log into the Zooms, to the live Zooms, so I can type in my comments or whatever. Yeah, I'm having a problem doing that. But everybody on my page, it's a message from me to you. I love all you guys for all your support, and we always talking. Y'all can text me and comment to me, and you know I'm going to respond. I read everybody's comments. There's a lot of them, so it take a minute for me to get through them and get to them. But leave your comments. Share this video. We want justice for Jelani Day. What happened to Jelani Day? Go see the video with Carmen Bolden Day saying, see it for yourself. They takes you into this wooded path. They take you out there. You know damn well a black man, you're not going in there. 10,000 white people, 0.4 black people here. So he going in these woods when he knows he might get killed in these woods. No, we ain't doing that. That ain't how we roll. There was no reason for him to be there. Someone put him there. And we won't stop until we find justice. I'm saying I won't stop until I find justice. I'm gonna help any kind of way I can, whenever I can. I don't care if she having marches. I want her to post that because I want to share it, pin it, whatever. I want to let everybody know to be there. Because this town shouldn't be able to keep on operating. That's how the Crown Plaza did with Kanika. They so worried about their money and things like that. Let's get up on these businesses and all them places in the surrounding area. Go back to Jelani's house and look at his camera footage of him leaving home. Did he have on that outfit when he left home? You know, like, we need to do our own research because we see at this point we have no help. This have happened over and over and over again. It's hundreds of black people missing, and nobody's looking for them. Nobody. And it's sad. Because it could be one of you or me or our kids, our parents, our siblings, our nieces and nephews, our cousins and brothers and sisters. And it's sad. So we have to band together and become united to do these things ourselves. We need to get stronger. Because together we're so much stronger. Divided, we fall. These people are not for us. They have no media for us. They basically saying, you got to be getting shot dead for us to put you on our news. And I feel like we should come together as African-American people, and we should start our own media, our own self. We should start getting airtime. I mean, however we can, getting plugged into the media, or we should just band against some of their stuff. We should band against them, the news people. We should just, you know, come together as a whole, because we the people, when we stand together and we speak, people listen. Justice for Jelani Day. Everybody, I love you. Share this video in support of Carmen Bolden Day and her family. There's no way this boy should be dead. And all of us, we need to get answers. Because it could be us. My niece is a attendee at that school, and I feel scared as hell. I don't want her to go nowhere. I don't want her to go nowhere. Like, if this can happen to you, if you could just go outside of the campus to a dispensary or to a store, and this the last time we're going to hear from you, going to vanish into thin air. And now you're telling me 60 miles down the road, expressway is almost connected there. So as soon as you jump on at the school, 60 miles that way, an hour away, my body in a river. GTOFH. GTOFH. My condolences to Carmen Bolden Day and the family. Justice for Jelani Day.